Dollarama literally sells everything from soup to nuts, but why won't this chain allow for the sale of these? Poppies. If it's early November, it's poppy season. Regrettably, poppy season also invariably means that some clueless or insensitive retailer will prohibit the sale of poppies on its premises. It happens just about every year, and this year the Dis the Veterans Award goes to Montreal-based Dollarama Incorporated. Now, full disclosure, I really like Dollarama. If you're on a budget, Dollarama rules. As well, I fully acknowledge that since Dollarama is a private company, the chain has every right to accept or decline any charitable initiative. Still, in deciding that poppies are merchandise non grata at its 1,100 stores, Dollarama has surely stepped on the so-called third rail when it comes to public relations. Simply put, the vast majority of Canadians absolutely hate to see war veterans being disrespected. And whether Dollarama executives intended this or not, that is the message that's being transmitted to the Canadian public and, moreover, our veterans with its poppy box ban. Dollarama is metaphorically giving veterans the cold shoulder. Now, as reported by CTV News last week, volunteers of the Royal Canadian Legion branch in Elmsdale, Nova Scotia, were told they couldn't display a poppy tray and some donation boxes at the local Elmsdale Dollarama. And apparently, this is the Dollarama policy for the entire country. In a statement, a Dollarama spokesman had this to say, quote, "Dollarama does not allow for the placement of unattended donation boxes from any third party at the cash register or elsewhere in the store. Checkout areas are high traffic zones for associates to manage with limited space and, unfortunately, a high risk for theft," end quote. Well, this doesn't meet my sniff test, folks. For starters, given that the poppy boxes are at the counter that's under video surveillance, a thief risks national attention if he's idiotic enough to steal a poppy donation box. Besides, I don't think the Legion would ever hold a store responsible for such a theft. As well, if Dollarama's ostensible policy reason in turning down this program is indeed due to theft risk, the Legion now offers theft-proof donation boxes made of a composite metal that can be anchored to the counter with a wire. Also ask, if potential theft were such a deterrent, a lot of other stores that do display the poppy donation boxes don't seem concerned. Look, there's no shortage of honorable charitable causes out there, from heart and stroke to breast and prostate cancer. But I think there's something extra special about Remembrance Day and the inherent symbolism of the poppy. As we all know, or as we all should know, it was a Canadian doctor, Lieutenant Colonel John McCrae, who was inspired by the sight of poppies growing in battle-ravaged meadows to write the classic poem In Flanders Fields. Shortly after the First World War, the poppy was adopted as a symbol of remembrance for all who fought in the war. The poppy one buys in November, it's not just some little plastic red flower, it's symbolic of something profound and something important. Indeed, a phrase associated with Remembrance Day is "lest we forget," as in, lest we forget for those brave who gave their lives so we could live ours. Sadly, it seems that some people, such as the folks running Dollarama, have forgotten. That's a shame. After all, think about it. If the Allies had failed to thwart Nazi Germany some 72 years ago, one would have to wonder, would the Dollarama chain even exist today? For the Rebel.media, I'm David the Menzoid Menzies. Hey folks, the Rebel has an all-new fall lineup. Please visit therebel.media/shows and check it out.